Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 2128, the Tier 9 Soviet SPG. This one is located on the south spawn of Fisherman's Bay, and it's under the command of talon1958 of OLIMP. And yes, it's her first contribution to this week's lying competition. Game on. Well, I think many of you know that Angelina won the weekend lie-in last week. Or at least I think Angelina won it. Well, absolutely sure. I think Talon needs to confirm that that was the case. But it seems to me that Angelina did get a decent replay with a second-class tanker, a bruiser, a Confederate, and quite a high win 8. Or was that Talon? I need to get it confirmed. I think Talon's the only one who is going to confirm it for us. Okay, well, he's aimed in at the centre line. Not 100% certain that Angelina did win it, but I think she managed to get a good replay. I know there was at least one that was very close to Talon. I might have got it wrong, I don't know. Well, his first shot didn't land on target. He went for the 60 TP, didn't get it. Tier 10 game, Tier 9 tanks in it. Okay, he's loaded, but he's not looking yet. I seem to recall that Angelina did get a counter battery fire medal as well, and it does count, actually. Oh, that was right on the spot where the Sharp Future 4 was located. Oh, and that's a good position. Look at that. Right on the 60 TP. Green line, so it's going to hit the target. He just got tracked, and he's reloading at this moment. And he immediately dives for cover. Rounds out. Well, 254 hit points, and we saw the tracer from the enemy Arty. So we know he's on the east side of the map, because the shell was coming up from directly behind the 60 TP, not to one side. Enemy tanks have gone to the center. K91 has been spotted, and the STB-1 on the other side. Okay, there's that Sharp Future, and he is missing a load of hit points, so he might have been splashed by that last round. Rounds out. Nope, no joy. Can't see anything, so we don't know if any damage has been done. Okay, the enemy hasn't tried to push. Yes, they're starting to indicate the enemy RT might be right at the very back of the map, and that's where immediately where Talon had a quick look to see if he could see Tracer. But I think that is where the enemy RT is located, just in that corner, and he's probably on the beach side. Okay, we're not going to follow him for the moment though, and it's wise that Talon doesn't do that. He's marked where he's looking, which is for that 60 TP. We do have an RT, another RT on our team. It's also a an M53, M55. They're focusing on that corner. The enemy's got two Artys, one of which is a 2128. There's the Shah, and he is missing a few hit points, so maybe one of those shots did damage him. This could kill him, and it does. Direct hit. No chance of surviving that. It's a 203mm howitzer. It's capable of doing 900 alpha, 52mm pen, 10.4 meters burst radius with a stun duration of 12.5 to 28 seconds. So it's quite long. Standard reload is 37.39 seconds, but Talon's got it down to 29.6. So a very fast reload for a 203mm. Direct hit, excellent shot. That's why it's such a bad decision to go down to the windmill down there in the south, because if you do, there's a fairly good chance that you're going to take a lot of Arty hits. Eventually, it means you're going to go out the game. I used to delight in taking out enemy tanks that would sit just behind the windmill. And that was Splash for 140. And then he got stun assist for 551 directly after that. And there's the kill shot. And the kill shot went to the Leopard 1 on our team. So it looks like Talon picked up the rest of that one as stun assist. Okay, we've seen that the other Arty is over this side of the map, but look at that 60 TP. He's a perfect target at this particular spot, and we're almost loaded. Rounds up. This is going to splash him even. Oh, it was a direct hit. Oh, look at that 60 TP has dropped in hit points. And there's the FB4005, the Heshbon. And he's just pulling back. So I suspect he might have taken a bit of splash from that last shell. So it not only damaged the 60 TP and then allowed him to be killed, but it probably damaged the Heshbon at the same time. And it looks like the enemy is falling back in that corner. They've even got two Heshbons over there as well. Apparently, he's looking at where the other one is. He can splash him to death from here. And he did get him! Even though the shell actually hit the house. The Heshbon was just behind the house, took some splash, and he went out the game too. So 2 kills now for Talon. We're looking at the guy in the center line, but look at that. We've got the 212A in sight. The Heshbon's in sight. Okay, he's almost loaded. He decides to go for the Heshbon instead. That's a wise decision. I think the Heshbon, more hit points, more damage to his teammates. Rounds out. Here we go. And he does get some damage, and he stuns him. So we might get some stun assists. Oh, he destroyed the track, and the guy got wiped out anyway afterwards. So yes, he did help his team massively. Nicely done. The enemy's in a lot of trouble now because they have been pushed up on both sides of the map, and it's only the guys in the center who are actually facing our guys at close range. These guys over here, well, they're desperately trying to hang on. The Tiger Mouse, sitting behind the house the way he is, he's probably a bit worried about getting shot in the rear from the Kunstpanzer. I must admit, though, I'm surprised our guys have fallen back from the west side of the map. Oh, tree moving in the center. Okay, the STB-1's been spotted. And it didn't take long for him to get hit. Fire at the house. Took some more splash. Now, tactically, you'd say the best way to get at the STB and all those guys in the center would be to go across the harbour onto the north side of the harbour and then shoot at them from the side. That might not work so well, though, because if Talon was to get spotted, he would get badly damaged. But, oh, no, our team seems to be doing rather well on their own, because the Tiger Mouse, I think it was, no, it was our Strib got the damage. Unfortunately, the Hori 3 on the enemy team just killed our Strib 103. There's a Waffenträger behind that house. That would be a good target. Let it settle. Let it settle. Okay. Now, rounds out. Yep, he got splash. 318, stunned him. And some stun assist. And the Waffenträger's gone out of the game. And the K91's gone out of the game. And the enemy are now starting to fall apart. They've only got 4 left. 1 in the center. And the 212A and the Hori 3 over on the west side of the map. And we don't know where the other 212A is. But he's probably somewhere or along the back road. SCB taking another hit. Now I think it is time to move up. I like what he's doing here, actually. He's going to go to the outside, go to the south side of the harbour position, and that way he should be able to shoot at the STB. And the STB's gone down, so, okay, so he's clear now to move up as fast as he wants. And the enemy are falling apart now. They've only got the Arty left. The Hori 3's gone. So he can fire from this position. Okay. Looking in the northwest corner of the map. The 212A must be in there. He's only going to get a brief second because the Sharp Future 4 will spot them. And then we need to get the shells out. Well, 1 round's out. Oh, he got him! And the other one goes down to the Sharp Future. Was it? No, it was the E4 who got him. Well, that was very impressive because Talon was racking up the damage at a phenomenal rate. He actually got an ace tanker out of that game, as well as a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In this one, he got 12. His win rate was 3,374, which is Super Unicum standard. And I guess those of you who do know the rules to the competition will realize that actually that means that Talon has won this week's contest on the very first day. Well, at least the day after the competition for this week started. Because the rules of the competition state that if you get an ace tanker, you win outright there and then the weekend line next week. And yes, Angelina's already said she's going to get the special bacon out and the coffee and make his weekend line for him as soon as it comes round. So congratulations, Talon. You've won this one. No doubt about it whatsoever. Let's have a look at team score and see what you did. Well, you didn't get the highest damage in the game. The Hori 3 managed to get 3,926. And I guess that's the reason why the guys on our side actually had to pull back on the west side of the map. Mainly because that guy was just too deadly. He was taking out our tanks and forcing them to retreat rather than try and face him and die. Second highest damage in the game turned out to be the STB1 on the enemy team as well, 3,516 hit points. And the third highest damage turned out to be the Viz55 on our team with 3,346. And we can see now that Talon actually got the 4th highest damage in the game with 2,787 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, though, it was actually shared between the Object 268 version 5 on the enemy team and Talon with 3 kills. They both had 3. 2 kills went to the Strib 103B on our team and the T110E4. And on the enemy team, only the Hori 3 managed to get more than 1 kill. And when it came to base XP, yep, Talon got that one, 1,170. In fact, he's the only one to get over 1,000. 883 went to the Sharp Future 4, and 839 went to the Tiger Mouse on his team. So a very good game indeed for Talon. We go to the detail. We can see he fired 14 rounds in the game, so a decent amount of ammo. 3 direct hits, no penetration shots, but he did get 15 splashes. 2,787 hit points of damage, all of which was at more than 300 meters. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, did 422 hit points of damage assist. That's where he tracked someone. And look at this, 2,170 hit points of stun assist of 12 stuns, and that's where he got the ace tanker. His combined damage being, well, just under, was that just over? No, it's just under 5,000 damage. So yes, it's very good game. 75,922 credits profit from the game, 3,321 experience points as well. And he says, just keep firing. And that's the thing. What you should do is you have to line up your next target whilst you're still loading. And the moment that the load is complete, bang, out the next round goes. And if you keep doing that and keep hitting as many enemies as you can, sooner or later, you're either going to get a Confederate or you're going to get an ace tanker for getting so much stun assist. And yes, it really does help being as busy as you possibly can. If there's any lull or there's no tanks in sight, sometimes if you've got enough ammunition, you can then try and work out where the enemy Arty is and try and put a round into them. But if there's nobody else actually in sight, then you just got to try and work out where the enemy is, from trees going down, any other clue that will give you an idea of where they might be, and put a shell in there to see if you can get some damage. Talon certainly did exceedingly well this week. He was actually about to give up because he'd actually had a dreadful week where he wasn't getting any hits and he wasn't getting any points. But then all of a sudden he tries this one game and it works and everything comes together. So well done to Talon. Sorry to Angelina75, I'm afraid. Yes, he'll have to wait until next week for the next week's competition to try and get the weekend lion. But Talon, definitely going to enjoy next Sunday, that's for sure. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.